This is not a coffee time. Okay, this is not a coffee time video. I'm going to be talking about what my thoughts of Tifa X Sephiroth. First of all, where do I begin? Good lord. I could spend a whole entire 2-part video to explain why that's not going to work. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put some clips inside the video. And YouTube, disclaimer, copyright is not intended. Again, copyright is not intended. But I'm going to be putting some clips to one of the reasons why Tifa X Sephiroth will never work out. Stop with the foolishness. You know? I mean, it's just as bad as Cloud X Sephiroth. Yeah, the Yaoi Cloud X Sephiroth. Okay. Calm down. Okay, if you're not gonna hook Tifa up with Cloud, there's other people that would work better than Sephiroth! Are you kidding? You could hook her up with Vincent, even though Vince is not her type. But at least that would work much better than Sephiroth with Tifa. First of all, Sephiroth, if you play the Final Fantasy VII game all the way through, or even play Crisis Core, or even watch the OVA, the Last Order, or you have friends that played the games and watched the OVA, ask them about why it won't work. Because here's the thing, and by the way, nasty habit. Pick my lips because this is making me nervous that bad. I pick up my lips. But anyways, first of all, this, by the way, I'm gonna warn you, another warning. This might contain spoilers. If you haven't played the game or watched the OVA or played Crisis Core, Sephiroth kills everybody in Nibelheim. That includes friends that Tifa possibly could have had. And not only that, Tifa saw Sephiroth kill her father. And this is when she was a teenager. Her father. Right in front of her. Right in front of her eyes. And I'm going to put a clip there to show you what I mean, why it does not work out. Why would you hook somebody up with the murderer of their family members? First of all, and second of all, hence why Tifa joins with Avalanche. She joins up with Barrett's group Avalanche because she says it herself in the OVA. When the clips I'm going to put below, she hates Shinra, she hates Soldier, she hates Sephiroth. She even said she hates Zack, even though Zack didn't do anything wrong. And Zack was like, you know, I'm not going to ask you to forgive me. Because he understands because Sephiroth gave Soldier a bad name after that. Like, really, a bad name after all those murders in Nibelheim. Just because he figured out what he was. And also he thinks Sephiroth justifies everything he does is for the good of the world. Yes, I read the Sephiroth novel, The Man in the Black Coat. Yeah, there's actually a novel. I'll even go look for it and link it down in the description. The man thinks the man thinks everything he does is right, but it was really wrong. And Genova, her real purpose, she just wants to have all her remnants back. She wants to have all her pieces back so she can go back into space. She didn't want any of this. Even she was embarrassed. Not only that, she was embarrassed, but even Lucretia was embarrassed because she said she had dreams about her son doing all this. I'm surprised Lucretia didn't I know this ain't about Lucretia, but I'm surprised Lucretia didn't have a stroke or a heart attack, knowing her son's going around killing people and murdering people. And like I said, I'll link down The Man in the Black Coat. Yeah, I think that's what's called, The Man in the Black Coat. But anyways, I can go on and on. Not only Tifa joined, that's why Tifa joins Avalanche. She got martial arts training from her master, which, no, actually, he does survive. I remember watching the OVA, he does survive. But that's not, that goes beyond the point. And he may not survive, I don't know. The OVA is a little bit different than the Crisis Core game and the Final Fantasy VII PlayStation 1 game. You know? That's why she joins Avalanche. So she can get back at Sephiroth. Because I don't know if she knew Sephiroth was alive or dead, because, you know, Zack and Cloud thought Sephiroth was dead at the end of the Crisis Core, but really not. It wouldn't matter because she wanted to get back at Shinra too, because Shinra produces soldier, and Sephiroth was a first-class soldier that murdered her father, and that's another reason why they would not be together. Even if Sephiroth didn't murder any of the people she cared about, the fact he goes on this crazy stuff, he's like a rogue soldier, you know, he's like a rogue. She wouldn't want to go out with someone like that. She wouldn't. Plus, not only that, of her preferences, she likes guys that are blonde. Sephiroth is silver hair. Silver hair. Okay? Not blonde hair, so it's not even in her preferences. But Tifa wouldn't go out with someone like that because she couldn't put up with that. Because, you know, Tifa's a gentle, caring, also tough, but she cares about everybody. You know, she really does. She's, you know, and another reason why she wouldn't go out with Sephiroth, she's in love with Cloud. After Cloud made that promise as a child, that you go back to save her, and he did. And you know what? I'm not gonna even say much right here. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to look at this clip. Clip's gonna be in the middle, and I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna put it on Movie Maker and cut it out. Anyways, Cloud comes back to save her after the promise Cloud made to her. If anything, she's gonna hook up with Cloud. It's already hinted in their childhood past. Cloud comes back to save her, fights Sephiroth for the first time, beats him surprisingly, considering how weak Cloud was in Crisis Core. He comes back to save Tifa and beats the shit out of Sephiroth. But that's besides the point. I don't agree. This is my thoughts. I disagree. And like I said, even if he didn't do all that, Tifa would not want to go out with someone like Sephiroth, who's completely nuts. In the beginning, yeah, Sephiroth wasn't nuts, but after he found out everything about his mother and stuff, about Jenova, and then, you know, he misinterpreted Jenova's wishes as well. So pretty much, he thinks he respects his mother, but really, he does what's opposite, because the man justifies what he does, because the guy goes on a crazy rampage, thinking the world's the bad guy. Everybody in the world's evil. But, so Tifa wouldn't go out with him. And you know what? All I gotta say, I hugely disagree with Tifa x Sephiroth. Lord, where do these parents come from? When you're gonna write fanfiction ever again, anybody who does this, make sure you don't smoke a chronic or anything like that. And this is my rant and thoughts about Tifa x Sephiroth. I know it's old, but just there's a group on Facebook that's, you know, caters to Tifa x Sephiroth. I almost say do not like unless you. And they got cool artwork. I mean, other than that, I just don't like the page because it would never work out. Ever. That's my thoughts.